Alright, time to make another terrible game in 1 hour. As always, everything within the game has to be either made by myself within an hour or found for free on the internet. So, let's get started. So for this one, I'm briefly confused by what sprites are. Um, just gonna make a game, nice simple game where there is this is gonna make me cut out constantly. Um, a nice simple game with a bouncing ball and a paddle. We're just gonna have box collider. Does it need to be a rigid body? I don't think so. I'm gonna duplicate that. And then that needs a box collider as well. That will also need a box collider. We'll also need a rigid body later. Okay, so we're gonna bring this up here. Cool. I only need it to just about clip the top. Minus 9. 5. Yep. Minus 9. Whoa. 9. And I just that big. That's fine. Actually, we don't want it to be too big because if it, there we go. Cool. And then we've got the actual paddle, which I don't know. We'll make that size. Yeah, we'll start with that. Okay. Cool. Now, let's hide all of these away, because in theory, we shouldn't need them again. Cool. And next, we want a ball. So we're going to make a little circle. It's going to want to be smaller than that. Is that too small? Yeah, it might be a little bit too small. That'll do. And we'll make that green. That also needs a rigid body and naturally a collider. Cool. There we go. Constraints. Doesn't. You know what? That doesn't actually need any constraints. The paddle shouldn't scale and definitely should never rotate. It also shouldn't move up or down. So let's do that. Okay, so hopefully what will happen is the ball will just drop down. Bonk. Cool. Nice and straightforwards. Now let's make the ball do stuff. Ball behavior. What's going to tag the paddle as the player? Because the paddle will be the player. I'm going to slap that on there. Probably above. Above there, please. Hide those. Right. Excuse me, I wanted to. So we'll have a public float of, I guess, bounciness. That's basically it, right? And then we're gonna go on collision into 2D. Get rid of that real quick. Oop. It's just gonna say game over, and then if nice, straightforward as always. Totally foolproof, scrappy shit. Then bounce. Because again, we might complicate this later, so just gonna bounce. This is just going to be rigid body 2D. RB equals get component. There we go. RB dot y odd course gonna be a vector too. Okay, wait, what? Equals f is 2 0 bounciness times. Wait, no. This is instantaneous. So add f and then force mode 2D dot impulse. Right? So now, as it thinks, we put the bounciness to, I don't know, 5. This could do anything. When the ball hits the paddle, it should bounce. See? Bounciness. And if we add that to 10, hey, we make it 15. Bonk. Okay, it can fall off the edge. 5's a good one. So we'll do collision detection on here. We will do continuous, because we want to check. So if we do 15, cool. That's definitely too much, but this will do for now. Okay, cool. Now we want paddle behavior. I may have aimed a bit too low on this one. I regret saying that in about 40 minutes. 50 minutes? Yeah, 50 minutes. Maybe even 5 minutes. Public float speed. And then also public float left min x and max x. No, not filter mode. I want fixed update, you jag. Move. Every time. I don't want on enemy to move. I want there. x is input dot get axis raw horizontal. And then Christ, I'm hungry. Totally blanking. X times time dot delta time vector 3. F. And then transform dot position word plus equal move. But we don't want to do that, do we? So we want to put bounds on that. So move equals. We're not going to put it into a vector yet because it's easier to do it here. So we're also not going to add time to it. So actually, no, we do need to add the time. That's important. Move equals. Huh. Did not know this existed. That's amazing. Wait, no, because that's just the movement. So it'd be move plus transform. Wait. No, that's not gonna work. Sheet. Transform dot position. The px is transform dot position, not parent position. Why would you not expect position? Dot x. Okay. If px plus, actually, you know what? To current x is less than minimum. Greater than minimum. And is less than max. Then that's fine. That'll do. I've wasted enough time on that. Okay, cool. So I haven't set a speed. That'll do it. Or attached the script, which will also do it. Can you go like down there somewhere. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Real quick. No. It's the minimum x going to be -7, and I'm going to guess that the maximum x is also going to be 7. Yeah, we might get a bit of a pushback from that. And the speed we're going to make 5. So, now that we've actually got those values plugged in, let's make that faster. Wait, why is that not moving faster? Did I forget to actually put speed anywhere in it? Yep. I'm smart. Cool, right. Now we're going to create an empty death zone. Don't know why it wrote it like that. Have we got any? That'll do for what I'm aiming for. We want a box collider 2D at -5.5. There we go. Actually, if we put it at -6, then it means the thing will be fully off screen. And we want it to be 10? 20. That'll do. That's it. And then we want a new script. There we go. Which is just going to be called game controller. Bam. Going to use a cheeky singleton as always. Cool. Public void all behavior else if compare tag is what was it? Finish. Then instance dot lose. All right, and all that's going to do is a sad face. Oh, pardon. I have not put that anywhere. Controllers. Take that up above there and whack a game controller in there. I know that doesn't matter, but it irks me. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. There we go. and also destroy yourself. Cool. What was I gonna say? Public float. No, not float. Vector 2. Start force. We got add force, start force, add force mode impulse. So this way you can say first of all I want to make the ball prefab. So we can say that the start force is going to be 1. That way, it's not going to come straight down. It's going to go boink. Why am I drifting to the side? This is extremely slow. Let's make that 5. Oh, Jesus, that's fast. Okay, so it doesn't bounce off the side. So we could potentially deal with that. Why is my paddle moving? It's supposed to be. X is greater than, I don't know, 0. I think it's probably just, it's getting a very small. See, now it's just drifting weirdly. That's. Oh, yeah, well, right, let's. Is greater than 0.1. Or it is less than minus 0.1. I do forget. I guess I could have just done x to absolute, but hey. This is what we've got. Well, now it's just drifting in a different direction. Yeah, yeah, no, the way I guess, yeah. It's still drifting. Ah. Why? Why is it still drifting? Oh, it only starts drifting. Just a sec. Right, it's nothing to do with what I was doing, although Dad's working, so I might as well leave it. It's this. Make it kinematic. because it's bouncing off the wall. There we go. Right. Add a tag for wall. Both of these get tagged as well. Oh no, because we've got to get. Yeah, I hate this. I'm gonna add tag for other wall. Because fuck you, I do what I want. Other wall, right? Ball, right? Or you know what? Fuck it. Um, wall. That one's the one on the right, so we want it to go to the left, so that should be like that. And then other wall? Wait, what was the actual text of other space wall? Okay. Minus bounciness. Fuck you. Is there a smarter way to do this? Yes. Am I going to do that? No. Right. Hopefully this will work. Jesus. Boink. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we increase the bounciness of the ball. And maybe reduce its starting force. Wow, that was real bad. Fucking Christ. Okay. That ain't right. Oh no. Okay. That is not how I wanted it to behave. Um, is there a way to measure like the current force on the ball? Quick to unity. Okay. That is not the current problem. Huh. Wait, can you do that in 2D? Can you apply that to 2D objects? Does it need to have a rigid body? Needs a physics material, 2D. Okay. Is there a physics material 2D? Physics material 2D. There we go. Walls. Look at that. Bounciness of 1. Okay. It's going to be static. What was it? Just 9, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we get rid of this shit. So we can take all the bouncing away from the ball, in theory? Let's just see if it works on the walls. Okay. So they both have the walls material, which is somewhat bouncy. Okay, let's see if it works. Boink. Boink. There we go. It bounces normally, like a normal person should. Cool. So the ball, we'll get rid of the bounciness there and just make physics material 2D. We'll make it a paddle material. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Then what's that? Bounciness. Bounciness of 1 as well. And then with the ball, we can just not have it be bouncy. Ah, quick. Right, can I? Cool. Okay, cool. The ball actually bounces like normally. I'm gonna make everything slightly bouncier. I'm going to double the bounciness, so that's, you know. Oh Jesus, that's very bouncy. Probably don't want that. Oh Christ. Okay. Not that bouncy. Uh, Why does it? Oh, because it's further up. It gets bouncier. Should we make the ceiling bouncy as well? Why not? We'll make it so that we can, in theory, do it in the future, but we'll leave it as not actually bouncy. Ceiling. We'll give that a rigid body. Static. Give it bounciness of 0.5. This is very stupid. Yep, that is very stupid. Okay. Bounciness shouldn't be more than 1, I feel like, because if it's more than 1, it's increasing the bounciness, right? Because that, it's going exactly the same height. Maybe let's make it slightly bouncy, just a tiny bit, so every time it's getting just a tiny bit harder. Trying to get on the corner. I've missed. Okay, cool. It bounces. It's not very hard to stop. I'm gonna move the ball to sort of up here and give it more of a sideward bounce. Boink, boink, boink. So I feel like it's stopped because of the friction. So maybe if I take all the friction off of the paddle. Yeah, there we go. I prefer that. Cool. All right, so that's what we're working with at the moment. So let's have it so that game controller. Um, gonna have void add point. And then I'm gonna add score. Nope, I wanted an int. Thank you very much. And then that's just score plus plus. We'll also get a and then it's going to be dot not destroy, but we're going to want instance score. Oh no, we want to add point. There we go. That should be private. Cool. And we'll add some text. Do. Nope, not image. Did not want. We'll add some text. This nonsense. Score text. That was almost correct. There we go. Going to start with bounces like that. Now, make it a little bit. Oh, that's gross. Ah, what the? Did not mean to do that. Wait, no, if we make it in the middle and then go. No. Across the whole middle? There we go. But we bring it. This way a little bit. And down a little bit. We increase the size a little bit. We don't want it to get in the way, but bam. And then let's make this a little bit less gross by turning the background black. And should we make the paddle a different color? Let's make the ball red. And the paddle green. So I quite like that. Bouncers. I'm very good at this. Boink. And then we get a sad face. Cool. First of all, I'm going to spell bouncers correctly. Oh no. And then we're going to add another text. Game over. Bam, bam. Make it a bit bigger. Wait, where did this? God damn it, I don't want it to be part of that. And we'll also add a restart button. Ah, I'll leave it white. Why not? And it was too dark. Should not be spending this much time looking at how the restart button works. And just bring that down. Okay. This then needs game over. Oh, this one's a button. No, wait, you don't. It doesn't need. It doesn't need a reference to the button. It needs public void restart, which score equals 0. It also wants, we want a ball, don't we? Object ball. Ball at vector 3. What was the limit? So we'll go with like -6. 7? I genuinely don't remember the numbers. What's the ceiling is at 5. That's at -9. So we'll go with -6 and 4 and 0 and quit identity, not inverse, identity. Is there anything we need to add to the ball? Nah, that'll be fine. Ball, not you need a reference to the button because I need to get rid of it when I don't want it. Button. Oh, no, I want to can't do that. And when you lose, we're gonna bam. Hopefully that works. Okay, so controller gets game over text and also a restart button, and the button gets reference to the controllers, and that gets the restart function. I'm going to get rid of the ball, and the controller gets the prefab ball, which, to be clear, is a start force of 5, and a bounciness that doesn't matter, and a bounciness that doesn't matter. Cool. So let's see, does this work? Bouncy, 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 let it fall. Then restart. Hey, it do. Okay, cool. That's good enough for now. So let's make, oh Jesus, I just accidentally hit the height adjustment on my chair. Let's do some music. Audio source. I'm gonna wait and loop. Let's what do we want to make the music with? I really need to not think about this too hard. Music is fine. Here, it's importing them. Also, the ball needs audio source, which is going to get the bounce clip. Shit, I need to code that. Okay, I've got 1 minute controller. We're going to give the music, and then the ball audio source. Yes. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit over the time just to get the music in, which I genuinely did not expect. But on any collision, we're just going to play the audio source. There we go. Okay, wait. And that should be done. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pause the timer there. And that should be it. Right, ball bounces. Oh, I really hope this works, because if I fucked up the audio, that's going to be sad. Okay, let's go. It's so terrible. I love it. It's also going to make the bounce sound when it... Oh, it didn't. It didn't when the bottom... It didn't. Right, cool. That almost sounded like it was intentional. It works. It's terrible, but it does technically work. I wanted to make it so that period, like every time you reached a higher score, it spawned in another ball, because that would be much more entertaining. But hey, I think this might be the most successful one I've done so far. Anyway, there you go. Terrible game, moderately terrible game, made in 1 hour. If you really want to play it, the link will be in the description. See ya.